My name is Akimat. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And normally I talk about relationships, men, women, issues, marriages, and things like that. Really. Today I just want to address an issue, and the topic is how to leave toxic relationships. That if you've been in a relationship and you know that you're done, you're drained, it's over. You don't want. It's not everybody that has the courage. Sometimes I think women stay too long. I'm not encouraging that you should not resolve issues with your husband, your partners. I don't encourage such. There's no. You should not be in. You should not even get married at all. Nobody gets married to leave a marriage. You should. There's no marriage that it is God ordained. So we don't go into a marriage to leave that marriage. You go into the marriage forever. But if you found, and I'm not an advocate of women leaving marriages, please don't get me wrong. But honestly, there are so many miserable people, women out there, and men too sometimes. And they ask me, honestly, I want to leave, but I don't know how to. I don't know because of the kids. But they are miserable and they know that honestly, they are done with it. But they're usually an issue because I was married in my past, and honestly, at a point I knew if I stayed on in this marriage, I'll be gone soon. I'll be dead soon. So I summoned courage and I left. And honestly, heaven did not come down. So I'm not suggesting, I'm not advocating, I'm not saying you should leave. Find all means that you can resolve your issues. You've married and it's ideally should be forever till death. But don't till death do you part in your old way, in your old age. That is the ideal that we all pray for. But there is a lot of abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse that happens in these marriages. So when you know that it's time for you to leave, and you found all means, the whole thing is toxic, the atmosphere is toxic, the marriage is toxic, the home is acidic. You'll be going to your own home, you'll be afraid. You're walking around on eggshells. You can't be free inside your own home, in your own marriage. Don't wait until somebody throws out your bags. Even if you're a man, you're being abused, don't wait until the woman throws out your bags. If it's time for you to leave, plan yourself well. Sometimes you may know that, okay, this woman won't leave me eventually. Sometimes if they are even abusing you on purpose. Maybe there's another woman out there that they want to bring in, so they'll be doing all sorts of things. You should know what sometimes we don't. Sometimes we are ignorant women, but sometimes we know that okay, this man, this is nothing. You know the marriages that you should fight for, and the ones that please. The wise thing is to run. Plan yourself well. Make sure you have a means of livelihood. It's very important, but if you know that staying on and trying to put one or two things together may be risky, please leave on time. But the most ideal is when you have a source of livelihood and you can take care of yourself and take care of your kids. Things can be okay with you on your own. Then please take your time. It'll be 6 months, it'll be a year. Be 2 years. Some people plan for like 5 years. They've known for like 2015 that they're going to live in 2020. They were planning it. So they've given themselves plans to gather one or two things. Sometimes it could be property or gather yourself. But you know that this guy, I'm done with this man. He is not going to change. This environment is toxic. So they endure, plan themselves well because of your own life, because of the life of your kids. You don't want to leave and then you're waiting for this irresponsible guy or whatever, I don't know. So honestly, that is just it. Plan it well. When it's time for you to go. You can even be friendly, be nice. So people will even do that do around the time that they want to leave. That's mommy and daddy do. They will do it with them. So you will not even suspect all your plans. But you know that, well, this man depletes me. This man, I cannot stay on. They still carry on, women can't pretend. They do everything, but they have plans. So, to me, that is just the best way. Plan yourself. Make sure that wherever you're going to is a better place than you're living. Don't go from one toxic relationship to another one. If people do that, jump from one man's house to another. I would not even suggest that. Go from the man's house to being alone for some time. When you are alone, sometimes you can think about something that a man being around you may not allow you to do. So be on your own. I'll say it for some time. Don't jump from one to another. It could just be disaster, mistake, big time. So stay on your own. Take care of your kids. You don't have, you're single, fine. Develop yourself, as I normally say. Sometimes last year, I think 2019, I signed up. I wanted to learn how to make cream and soaps. I signed up for 1,000 naira. The first person I asked told me to pay 450,000 to learn how to mix cream and organic soap and all that. I got one on Twitter, 1,000 naira with certificates. And she taught me the same. So have enough skills that you can market, and today we are producing. So please, women, there are so many things that you can be, you can do to empower yourself. Don't just live on nothing. So people called me this December, please, enough. And they are living that for nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So, but that's not my own way of doing things. Unless that you know that staying on can result in something disastrous. You can always feel it when this guy is violent. The temper is out of this world. It's short fuse, does not listen. It's like a wall you are banging your head on. It doesn't, no understanding. The place is just volatile. You can leave immediately, go back to your father's house or your mother's house. But if you can still be managing with him until you can plan yourself, please, you can also do that. You know where the shoe pinches you. So that is, people have been asking me, how do I live? How do I live? How do I plan? How were you able, when you were having issues, how were you able to live? I had plan A, plan B, plan C. So I had options, luckily for me. But all in all, please, let's be careful in getting into all these wrong marriages. Women, let's be careful, don't rush. I think it's because we just rush, and some are just, the love just goes sour. I understand that. They were really, really in love, but something happened along the way and it became like this. It happens like that. But some just know that it is a train wreck. And that's a lot of marriages that go south. Normally you see it from the one that this is a train wreck, but because we want to get married, we enter that train and now wreck along the way. So that's my message for today. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to put your comments. How did you live your own toxic relationship? Did you plan it? Did you just pack your bags and he was looking for you? Did he even look for you? So men don't even bother. Once you pack, bye-bye. Did he really make some efforts? But you decided to see, I'm not going back. How did you live? Please leave it in the comments section. Thank you very much for listening to me. Till I come your way next time. Bye-bye.